Section 1, the cloud deception and the invisible fracture. Stop what you are doing and listen to me closely, because the information I am about to share with you is the difference between aging with grace and aging in agony. We need to have a serious conversation about the most dangerous piece of furniture in your house. It isn't the wobbly step stool, and it isn't the slippery rug in the hallway. It is the one place you feel safest. It is your bed. For the last 40 years, you have been sold a very specific, very expensive lie. Marketing executives in high-rise offices have spent billions of dollars convincing us that luxury equals softness. They show us commercials with feathers floating in slow motion, people sinking into marshmallow-like foam, and clouds wrapping around smiling sleepers. They have trained us to believe that a bed should feel like a hug. But I am here to tell you, as a friend who cares deeply about your mobility and your future, that cloud is a trap. That softness is a silent destroyer of your vertebrae. Have you ever noticed a specific pattern in your mornings? You wake up, the alarm goes off, and for the first 30 to 60 seconds, you can't simply stand up and walk. You have to sit on the edge of the bed, you have to put your hands on your knees, you have to ratchet your back upright, inch by inch, waiting for the stiffness to unlock. You might tell yourself, well, I'm just getting older, this is normal. I am telling you right now, that is not normal aging. That is a structural failure. That stiffness is your body screaming at you. It is a biological alarm bell ringing loudly, telling you that for the last 8 hours, you haven't been healing, you have been injuring yourself. Think about the biology of sleep. Sleep is supposed to be the body's mechanics shop. It is the only time in a 24-hour cycle where your spine decompresses, where the fluids flow back into your spinal discs to rehydrate them, and where your muscles finally turn off. But if your mattress is too soft, you are robbing your body of this repair process. Instead of decompressing, your spine is buckling. You are actively damaging your alignment for 1/3 of your life. A groundbreaking 2024 analysis of sleep ergonomics involving over 4,000 participants revealed a startling statistic. Nearly 60% of chronic lower back pain in adults over 55 is exacerbated not by genetics or injury, but by the sleep surface alone. That means the pain you feel while carrying groceries, the twinge you feel when you bend down to garden, the exhaustion that hits you at 2 p.m., it's all tracing back to the mattress you trust. We are going to fix this today. I am going to walk you through a complete audit of your sleep system. We are going to count down the top 5 critical sleep mistakes you are making, from the most common to the absolutely most devastating. And you need to stay with me until we hit mistake. Why? Because mistake contains a holy grail secret, a specific structural feature of mattresses that 90% of salespeople won't tell you about because it's harder to sell than fluffy clouds. But this one feature is the key to waking up feeling 10 years younger. It is the difference between a spine that degenerates and a spine that regenerates. By the end of this video, you will have a master's degree in sleep ergonomics. You will know exactly how to test your bed, how to fix it for free using items in your linen closet, and how to never get scammed by a mattress store again. Let's get your life back. Section 2. Mistake. The sinking ship mechanics. Understanding the enemy. Before we fix the problem, we have to visualize the enemy. We need to understand the physics of why a soft mattress is so destructive. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and visualize a suspension bridge, like the Golden Gate. A suspension bridge is a marvel of engineering because it has a perfect arch. It has tension and structure. Your spine is exactly the same. It has a natural S-curve that gives it strength. When that curve is maintained, your spine can hold up the world. When that curve is lost, the structure fails. Now imagine building that Golden Gate Bridge, not on solid rock, but on quicksand. What happens? The heavy pillars sink. The cables snap. The road buckles. This is exactly what happens when you lie on a soft mattress. Here is the physics of the human body that mattress companies ignore. You are not a flat board. You have weight distribution. Specifically, your pelvis and your hips are the heaviest anchor point of your body. They carry about 40% to 50% of your weight. When you lie on a soft memory foam or a pillow top mattress that has lost its resilience, those heavy hips do what gravity demands. They sink. They plunge deep into the foam. But your head and your feet, they are much lighter. They stay floating on the surface. This creates what we call the hammock effect. Your body is forced into a U shape. It is subtle. You might not feel it happening, but structurally, it is a disaster. When your hips drop below your neutral alignment, two tellable things happen simultaneously. First, the posterior ligaments in your lumbar spine, the strong bands of tissue that hold your vertebrae together, are stretched to their limit. Imagine taking a thick rubber band and stretching it to its breaking point, and then holding it there for 8 hours. That is what you are doing to your lower back every single night. By morning, those ligaments are inflamed, angry, and screaming in pain. Second, and perhaps more insidious, is what happens to your muscles. Your body is incredibly intelligent. Even when you are deeply asleep, your brain is monitoring your stability. When it senses that your spine is sagging into that U shape, it panics. It sends a signal to your core muscles and your paraspinal muscles, contract, hold the bridge up, we are sinking. So, while you are dreaming, your back muscles are running a marathon. They are tight, tense, and fighting gravity all night long to protect your spine. This is why you wake up exhausted. This is why you feel like you've been hit by a truck. Your muscles didn't get to rest. They worked an 8-hour shift because your mattress refused to do its job. Safety note. I want to be very clear here. If you have been diagnosed with severe spinal stenosis or advanced osteoporosis, please consult your clinician before making radical changes to your sleep surface. Your bones are fragile and you need a specialized approach. But for the vast majority of us suffering from mechanical back pain, this sinking feeling is the root cause. The why this matters to you bridge. Fixing this isn't just about posture. It is about having the core stability to pick up your grandchild without a flash of pain. It is about being able to stand at the stove and cook a holiday meal without needing to sit down every 10 minutes. It's about freedom. Section 3. Mistake, the diagnostic failure, the hand slide and floor check. Most people spend years guessing. They buy a topper, they buy a new pillow, they take magnesium, but they never actually test the equipment. We are going to stop guessing today. We are going to act like scientists. I am going to teach you 2 specific diagnostics. These are free, they take less than 10 minutes, and they will tell you the absolute truth about your bed. Diagnostic A, the hand slide test. Go to your bedroom, right now or as soon as this video ends. Lie down on your back in your normal sleeping position. If you are a side sleeper, I still want you to roll onto your back for this specific test because it reveals the depth of the sag. Relax your weight completely. Let the bed take you. Now, take your hand, palm facing down, and try to slide it underneath the small of your back, that curve right where your belt line sits. Here is how to interpret the data. Scenario A. Your hand slides through easily, and there is a massive gap. You can wiggle your fingers freely, and you feel like there is air between you and the mattress. Verdict. Your mattress is too hard. It is acting like a concrete slab. It is not contouring to your shape at all, which means your muscles are straining to bridge that gap. This is rare, but it happens. Scenario B. You struggle to get your hand in there. The mattress is hugging your back so tightly that your hand feels crushed, or you have to force it between your body and the bed. Verdict. This is the red flag. This is the danger zone. Your mattress is too soft. It has swallowed you. You have lost your natural lordotic curve. The bed is wrapping around you like a taco shell, and your spine is in flexion. This is the source of your morning stiffness. Diagnostic B, the floor check reality check. This next test sounds extreme. Your spouse or family might look at you like you have finally lost your mind. But this is the gold standard orthopedic test to prove if the mattress is the culprit. We call it the floor check. If you have been battling back pain for months, maybe you've seen doctors, taken pills, done yoga, and you still can't figure it out, you need to eliminate the variable of the mattress entirely. Here is the protocol. Take a thick comforter, a yoga mat, or a camping sleeping pad. Set up a temporary sleeping spot on the floor next to your bed. It needs to be firm, obviously it's the floor, but padded enough so your hip bones don't bruise. Lie down there. You don't even have to sleep the whole night there yet. Just lie there for 15 to 20 minutes while reading or listening to a podcast. Pay attention to your lumbar spine. Does that deep, dull ache start to fade? Does your spine feel like it is lengthening, stretching out? Do you feel a sense of relief wash over your lower back? If the answer is yes, then gravity has just given you the diagnosis. The floor provides 100% support. It has zero sag. If a hard floor feels better than your $1,000 premium mattress, your mattress has lost its structural integrity. It is dead. It is no longer a sleep surface. It is a health hazard. Safety note. Please be incredibly careful with this test. Only do this if you are confident you can get back up safely. If you have bad knees, hip issues, or balance problems, have someone help you down and up or use a sturdy chair for support. Do not risk a fall just to test a mattress. Stop immediately if you feel sharp pain. But for many of you, that moment on the floor will be a revelation. It is the moment the light bulb goes on and you realize, my back isn't broken, my bed is. Section 4. Mistake the pillow geometry trap, the hidden culprit. We have talked about hips, but we cannot ignore the neck. The spine is one continuous chain. You cannot fix the bottom link if the top link is twisted. Here is a secret that mattress companies never mention. A soft mattress radically changes the geometry of your pillow. Let's look at the mechanics. Imagine you have a favorite pillow. It's thick, fluffy, and you love it. Now you lie down on a soft, sagging mattress. Your heavy torso sinks 3 or 4 inches into the bed. But your head? Your head is light, about 10–11 pounds. It doesn't sink as much. What is the result? Your body has gone down, but your head has stayed up. Relative to your spine, your pillow has just become 3 inches thicker. This forces your neck into a severe angle. Your chin gets pushed toward your chest. This cuts off your airway, which is a major cause of snoring and sleep apnea in older adults. But structurally, it creates massive tension in the cervical vertebrae. This triggers a phenomenon called text neck, but you're doing it while you sleep. You know that pain you get from looking down at your phone for too long? A soft mattress plus a thick pillow replicates that exact strain for 8 hours a night. You might wake up with a headache at the base of your skull. You might have numbness in your fingers. You might feel dizzy, and you probably blame your pillow. You might go out and buy a fancy $100 memory foam cervical pillow, thinking that's the solution. But you don't need a new pillow. You need to adjust for the sinkage. You are fighting physics. Here is the rule. If you are sleeping on a softer surface, you actually need a thinner pillow to keep your neck neutral. You want your ear, your shoulder, and your hip to be in one straight, unbreakable line. If the bed lets your shoulder sink, the pillow needs to be low enough so your head doesn't get cranked upward. Micro CTA. Pause for a second. I am genuinely curious. Are you a side sleeper or a back sleeper? Put it in the comments below. It changes the physics entirely, and I want to know who I am talking to so I can make more videos tailored to your specific position. Action step. If you feel like you are sinking deep into your bed, try swapping your thick pillow for a folded towel or a very thin cushion for just one night. See if your neck pain vanishes. It is usually an alignment issue, not a quality of pillow issue. Section 5. Mistake the flipper myth and the plywood shield, the hack. So, you have done the tests. The hand slide failed. The floor check proved the bed is too soft. But you look at your bank account and the reality is that spending thousands of dollars on a new mattress is just not happening this month. I understand that. We are living in tough economic times and a mattress is a huge expense. So, what is the first thing your neighbor or your brother-in-law tells you to do? Just flip the mattress. It'll be fine. I am here to tell you that flipping is a myth. It is ancient wisdom that does not apply to modern beds. In the old days, mattresses were just bags of springs with cotton batting on both sides. You could flip them. But modern mattresses are designed from the bottom up. They have a hard support foam at the bottom and soft comfort layers at the top. Flipping a modern mattress is like flipping your car over to fix a flat tire. You are just going to be sleeping on the hard, rigid undercarriage. It will be uncomfortable and it won't fix the sag. And rotating it? That just moves the pothole. Instead of your hips sinking into the divot, now your knees or your shoulders sink into it. You aren't fixing the road, you're just driving on a different part of the damage. You need structural support. You need to fill the dip, not just move it around. The Plywood Fix, the $40 solution. If you need to buy yourself 6 months or a year before purchasing a new bed, you need a shield. You need to stop the sag from the bottom up. Go to your local hardware store. Get a sheet of plywood cut to the size of your bed. Or, if that's too heavy to transport, get a piece cut just to the size of the area where your torso sleeps, about 3 feet by 4 feet. Slide that plywood between the mattress and the box spring. Here is the engineering behind this hack. Over time, box springs lose their stiffness. They bow in the middle, just like the mattress. By adding a rigid layer of plywood, you are creating a solid, unyielding platform. It prevents the box spring from bowing, which shores up the foam of the mattress above it. It makes the whole system feel firmer instantly. It stops the trampoline effect. It is not a permanent fix. Eventually, the foam on top of the plywood will degrade too much. But it is a powerful Band-Aid. Insider tip: plywood does not breathe. We release a lot of moisture when we sleep. If you live in a humid environment, check underneath the mattress every few weeks to make sure there is no mold growing on the wood. You need air circulation. But for a quick fix for back pain, it works wonders. Section 6. The Towel Trick, the $0 medical device. We are getting closer to the secret, but first I want to give you the most effective MacGyver trick I know. This is the solution for the hammock effect we talked about in Section 2. It costs $0 and it mimics the effect of a $2,000 adjustable medical bed. Go to your linen closet and grab a standard, thick bath towel. Not a beach towel, too big, and not a hand towel, a standard bath towel. We are going to use the tri-fold technique to build a manual lumbar bridge. Step 1. Fold the towel lengthwise so it creates a long, flat strip. It should be about the width of your hips and maybe 1 or 2 inches thick. Step 2. Now this is crucial. Do not put this on top of your sheets. It will move around, bunch up, and annoy you all night. You want to place this under the mattress protector, or even under the fitted sheet, directly on the mattress surface. Step 3. Place it exactly where your hips sit when you sleep. What you are doing here is simple but brilliant engineering. You are manually filling the divot. This extra layer of material stops your heavy pelvis from sinking too deep into the soft foam. It acts as a shim. It lifts your pelvis just enough to flatten out that U-shape in your spine. It forces your spine back into neutral alignment. The beauty of this trick is that it leaves the top of the bed soft for your shoulders and the bottom soft for your feet, but gives you firmness exactly where you need it, under the heavy anchor of your hips. Try. You need to experiment with the thickness. If you lie down and it feels like you are sleeping on a speed bump, unfold the towel once. If you still feel like you are sinking, add a second towel. You want it to feel invisible. You shouldn't feel a lump. You should just feel supported. You should feel relief. Section 7. Mistake: ignoring zoned support. The Holy Grail. We have arrived at the most critical point. The number one mistake people make is buying the wrong type of mattress because they don't know the vocabulary. If the plywood doesn't work and the towel trick doesn't work, the foam is dead. The structural integrity is gone. You need a replacement. But do not, I repeat, do not walk into a mattress store and just ask for firm or soft. Those words are meaningless marketing fluff. One brand's firm is another brand's soft. It is subjective nonsense designed to confuse you. There is only one phrase you need to look for. It is the secret password to back pain relief. You are looking for zone support or center third reinforcement. Write that down, put it in your phone, tattoo it on your arm if you have to. Center third reinforcement. Why is this the holy grail? Remember the physics of the bridge. Your body is not the same weight from top to bottom. Your shoulders are light, your feet are light, your hips are heavy. Standard mattresses are the same density from top to bottom. They treat your head the same way they treat your butt. That is a design flaw. Zone support mattresses are built differently. They are engineered with human anatomy in mind. They have tighter coils, denser foam, or reinforced gel grids only in the middle of the bed, the center third, where your hips go. The top third is softer, allowing your shoulders to sink in gently so you don't get neck pain. The bottom third is softer, cradling your heels. But the middle is a fortress. It holds your hips up, it refuses to sag. This design achieves the perfect spine neutral position. It keeps your spine straight mechanically without you having to use your muscles to do it. When you go shopping, ask the salesperson specifically, "Show me your beds with center third reinforcement." Watch their face change. They will realize you are an educated buyer. They will stop showing you the fluffy high-margin marshmallows and start showing you the beds that actually work for orthopedic health. In fact, research from the Mayo Clinic and other leading orthopedic institutes suggests that this specific type of differential support can reduce reported morning back pain by over 50% in just the first week. That is a life-changing number. Section 8, the 3-night challenge and the road ahead. We have covered a massive amount of ground today. We exposed the cloud lie. We visualized the sinking ship. We learned the hand slide and the floor check. We fixed your pillow geometry. We built a plywood shield. We mastered the towel trick. And we unlocked the secret of zone support. But here is the harsh truth. Information without action is just entertainment. It is useless. I don't want you to just watch this video, nod your head, say, "That's interesting," and then go sleep on the same sagging, spine-destroying bed tonight. I am challenging you. Tonight, I want you to try the 3-night challenge. Take the towel, fold it, put it under your sheet. Just try it. It might feel weird the first night. Your body has been twisted for so long that straight might actually feel strange at first. That is normal. Give it 3 nights. If you wake up on the 4th morning and that crushing stiffness is gone, if you can stand up from the bed without needing to brace yourself on your knees, you have solved the mystery. You have saved your back. You have bought yourself years of mobility. Your back is the chassis of your life. It carries you through everything, every hug, every walk, every meal, every moment of joy. Don't let a bad mattress rust it out. Treat your sleep like the medical therapy it is supposed to be. Of course, I have to say this. If the pain persists even after you fix your bed, talk to your doctor. It might not be the bed. It could be arthritis, sciatica, or something else. But you have to rule the bed out first. You have to fix the foundation before you can fix the house. Sleep tight, keep that spine straight, and take care of yourself. But wait, don't click away yet. Now that you've fixed your bed, you need to check the other silent destroyer in your bedroom. There is a specific sleeping position that twists your spine even on the best mattress in the world. Click the video on the screen right now to find out if your favorite sleeping pose is undoing all this hard work. Tap that card and I'll see you there.